the beanie.
Thank you.
Hey everybody! We're live! Hey, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to Madness of the Land, a
Your
D&D
hair is
show.
way worse after I shower, by the way.
Hey, we're back. It's more D&D.
Apparently.
Joining me, of course, is Tesh, Mads, Unfunnyone, and Tiv as usual, and unfortunately, Winter continues to be sick. So he won't be joining us yet again this week. Send out your, love and stuff for him and hope he gets better. Anyway, let's dive into where we left off. We left off that they had been exploring some islands in the middle of a lake with a big lighthouse at it. They found some things like a crocodile, which they murdered, a basilisk, which they took care of,
Murdered.
and they had Klicky made enemies with tortoises.
Which I'm trying to make peace with by shuffling everyone off the island.
Yes.
Just let us kill them. They're tortoises.
You're the only one who wants to kill them.
You just solved so many problems.
Look, just because you've declared war on the Galapagos tortoises, because that's what they really are. They're like Galapagos tortoises. So they're actually pretty decently sized.
Fantasy tortoises don't exist.
They exist in our hearts.
What's up, Tesh?
Have I returned?
Yo, you were there all
You were here the whole time.
I saw you waving at the camera. I thought that.
No, Discord was dead as fuck. Like,
For you, we saw
We could see you the entire time,
on your
like-
end.
Discord! Yes, we're back on Discord because unfortunately we don't have Zoom right now, so maybe someday back in the future on a better system. But anyway, this one does. At least it's not
When
Skype.
I have money, maybe.
That's my same statement. And at least it's not Skype.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So, why don't we dive into seeing how all everybody's characters are doing? Nokren, how are you doing, Nokren?
just sort of doing.
A lot of things have been happening for poor Nokren. It takes a while to, emotionally recognize it all. How about Signe?
Signe can finally goddamn speak, so she's ecstatic.
But Matt
Signe
can't.
can. Yeah. That's
He's
having
having trouble.
How about...
My voice might be gone by the end of this.
We'll see. Klicky.
Stupid tortoises. They're out to get me. They're gonna follow us. They can swim, I bet. I bet you they can swim.
This has been funnier by the fact that your camera's frozen. Like, I'm looking super serious, and that voice is coming out.
Poor Tesh.
Usak?
Discord is broken.
Yeah. Usak has been having a pretty good time. He got to kill a giant croc. He got to make a pseudo parachute and then using gust of wind, fly him and Signe to the next island, which is pretty fucking awesome. He's been getting his way now that Dorian isn't here, and he loves it.
Alright, so when you last left off, you discovered
He's
that...
just usually beat up too much to protest. He's like, nah.
You discovered an island nearby had a wyvern on it. Or Wyvern, your choice. Wyvern and Shirley. I mean, damn it! I made the joke!
You... Tantus, we saw you fighting it, but you couldn't stop your own nature.
Look, it's a sitcom that I've wanted to see for years. Wyvern and Shirley.
Of the
Excellent.
So that's it for the night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Between Tantus and Unfunnyone in chat, like, we're done.
Alright, so, you were on the lighthouse island, but decided to not mess with the tortoises and then moved to the island with the ruins and the basement. To rest.
Yes. So Klicky wasn't killed in his sleep.
I don't think they could have actually killed him. But I mean, they might have done something to him.
4 of them could have grabbed like each one of his limbs and carried him off.
There were like a dozen of them.
So my next character, the Tortoise
I
Slayer.
think, I think you might have noticed.
Klacky, the Tortoise Slayer.
Klicky, yes.
Move over horses and dogs. We found the goblins' new enemy. Tortoises.
I came to look for tortoises.
So what's your plan?
Well, I believe we had made a group decision to go talk to a dragon.
No, we didn't.
Sorry, wyvern.
You guys actually left Klicky out of this, so he doesn't even know about the wyvern. So
We
Oh,
did,
you're right,
actually. Yeah.
You did, yeah.
This is gonna be even better then.
Are we still not telling Klicky and just gonna go?
Oh, of course not.
I think I was the only one that didn't see anything. Like I was looking at the boat or something.
Yeah,
And you...
yeah, I don't.
I didn't
think
really see
There is
anything.
no way he's getting on that boat if we tell him.
They told me. Yeah.
Oh, Discord died again.
For
No,
you.
no, you're still here. You're still here.
Hi. How you
Yeah,
doing,
hi.
Ted?
You're still here.
You're looking real cute over there.
You say Tantus?
I think we're back.
I think you meant
Yeah,
Tesh.
you've been here the whole time, man.
Anyway,
Discord is great.
so as I described this island is actually easiest to access out of all of the ones. Its shore is completely surrounded by basically beach. Of course, it's like a rocky kind of beach, but it still is relatively easy to land on and avoid any kind of danger. The island is covered in mostly small bushes, and you can see there's a bunch of like little land crabs kind of scurrying about. And in the center of the island, as I previously mentioned, is a giant ring of rocks. Kind of centered on the top of this island.
What's here?
Well, we have to find out what's in the center of the rocks. Aren't you curious? That's not a natural formation.
No, I'm not curious at all. Nope.
But you wanted to see the dome so bad at first. But the ring has no interest to you.
No, because there were sharks in the domes, so there's gonna be probably sharks or something else in the rocks, so I'm
Could be a
good.
bone pit.
It's kind of interesting.
Klicky, when was the last time you were even injured with us?
Yes,
Well, I
we all
almost
have.
died. I almost died with that thing, the golem. Yeah.
To be fair, we didn't have Usopp with us when that happened.
Oh, but Usopp always tells me he's gonna eat me, so it kind of washes.
It's been a while. Weeks at least.
Okay, I guess.
And besides, I wouldn't kill you. Orn would kill me.
Yeah.
See, you're safe. Onward.
You trying to not go?
No, he asked me a direct question. Would I kill him? No, not at all.
I love that I rolled an 11, but negative.
Alright.
Oh, okay. See.
Sydney knew. Sydney knew.
Wasted
She knew before she even rolled!
She knew.
And I said Orn would kill me. I wouldn't kill you.
Oh, I thought you said, or you would kill me. All right, never mind. Then I didn't. That never happened. Everyone forget that. Forget that.
Okay, moving on.
Hey, you land your ship on the shore of the rocky island, or this sandy, beachy island.
I'm gonna do a perceive.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see anything. Let's go.
Excellent
you see-
as usual.
You see some crabs. One of them kind of wanders up and kind of like walks by you.
How big? Is it just like a regular crab?
I would say it's like the size of a coconut.
Ooh, big crab.
Well, yeah, food.
That's
Food
coconut.
here.
Wait, the body or the body and the legs.
The body and the legs, everything together is kind of.
Oh, then that's not a very big one.
No, it's very small.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we catch enough of them, we can eat them. Like, there's food here at least. But we got all that meat, so.
We do have a lot
we
of
are
croc
fed
meat.
for a while,
Every dinner, croc meat and something else.
I know we're all like, oh.
There's different ways to make croc meat into like new food. Croc meat
Just
noodles.
putting weird things on it, just like mayo and croc meat. It's just something different.
I'm good at finding herbs. I'm sure I could find something.
You can find some 7 herbs inside it and have Kentucky Fried Croc meat.
A little bit later, have some good old croc burgers.
That sounds good.
Just to be clear, croc meat is actually really delicious. But
I'll take your word for it.
Well, let's
Anyway.
continue on, shall we?
You know, I clicked insight, but it's exactly the same as my perception.
All right, Usoc, you kind of like are listening around, and you hear some noises coming from the nest, but it's hard to tell what it is.
he just points at Fafnir.
Because there's only one of you that hasn't guessed what this is.
I mean, okay, all right, fair. I should probably do it.
Damn it. You hear
14?
something in there as well, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
you hear something as well up there.
Like large. I probably can't identify it, but large.
Like the two of you, like listening for a minute, realize it sounds like breathing.
It's sleeping.
I mean, something's up there's breathing.
Which could be good or bad.
Maybe it's a giant. It might be a giant.
A
Well, I mean-
full-on giant would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
We
only
just
have
saw
seen
some, didn't we?
Cyclops, not full.
But there's no boats for it to leave, so it'd be stuck here. That'd be interesting.
That'd be a lot of crabs to eat. Maybe we give it Croc.
Maybe it eats tortoises and you'll have a new friend.
Yes.
A new ally in the war against the tortoises.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can. I'm gonna stealth with the group. I'm just gonna try not to like be heard.
Okay.
Do we go?
I'm like 10 feet behind them, following.
This is me looking at the others. So, plan?
I could make us quieter, or I could just walk up there. I don't know. Honestly, you should do the talking if there is talking to be done.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. Wondering if it's asleep and we startle it awake. That might end poorly.
We
Maybe
could be
not
patient.
Snake. Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe not Snake. Just sort of walk up and then see. If we sneak and startle it, it might be a worse decision.
Oh, I mean, we shouldn't wake up a giant. They're bad to wake up, I think. I mean, if they're stuck on this island, they might be really hungry, so maybe we could put out some food for them.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if he's stuck on here, he can't have much food. Look, there's just crabs.
Do we have anything to put the food on?
I don't have anything like shape stone, so I can't I can't make a slab for you.
Dang it.
We
I
could
don't think I actually have anything that could really work because I've dumped all my extra armor and shields.
We do need shape stone though, so we can make a big cooking slab, and then we can create bonfire to ignite under it.
That would be awesome.
We have too many.
I'm just
Side
gonna get out a bunch of meat and hold it for now, ready to put down.
Okay.
Oh, good. You're going to smell just directly like it. I'm sure that. Okay.
Oh, I can help. I cast prestidigitation on him.
That works.
All right. Well,
That spell is so useful.
Let's go say hi.
not for anything important, but yeah.
Yeah.
Little.
I have these sacks. If you remember, I pulled out these sacks last time. I wasted them. So I have them. If we want to just put the food in a sack and offer it.
I mean, that's not a bad idea either. I'll put them in the sack to carry it, and then I'll pour it out if I need to.
Okay.
Okay.
Pour out some meat.
All right. So you start moving up towards the stone circle, and about halfway up the island to it, seemingly popping into sight, is this large scaled creature, like where its arms would be just two massive wings that kind of leaps up onto the side, screeching, and like
That's not
Pull
a
the mate.
giant.
Pull the mate.
and it's just you see it like kind of like reach its wings high, and then like coming up from behind it is this like whipping tail that's just sort of like, you know, like the aliens did with the tail, you know, behind them, ready to like strike it forward. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
got
like
that,
a scorpion.
yeah.
In Draconic, I'm going to say greetings.
So it's gonna kind of
Here's
hiss
this
and
food
screech
we
at you.
prepared for you. Okay, yeah, no, that's not going to work.
Can it not understand us at all?
Wyverns are stupid, guys.
Wyverns are really dumb.
They're not.
Alright,
They're bestial, guys.
I'm
We didn't
gonna.
know this.
I'm going to slowly lean down, grab a big chunk of meat, and like slowly walk up to it, show the meat, and then toss it up. I'm trying to animal handling this.
Can I help
Yes.
him?
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Can I
Yeah.
help him by casting prestidigitation on the meat to make it smell really good? Like to
Sure.
intensify the smell?
Sure.
Yeah.
Does that give me advantage?
I'm just gonna give it it's actually interested in the meat because it wasn't going to be interested in the meat a minute ago.
Okay.
Strange tiny creatures invading its island and throwing meat at it before.
Oh,
Oh.
it
I
almost.
mean, I was
hit that
hoping I would
20.
give you advantage.
I know, but Tantus decided no.
I mean, I wasn't gonna have it interested in the meat, but I was sort of like looking at you, looking down at the meat, kind of looking at you, kind of confused.
Toss some more meat.
Just keep throwing meat.
In Draconic, very slowly. Friend. Alright, I tried Druidic. Not harm.
It's doing its best to just like puff itself up and look very large and menacing.
It's not working. It's not working.
It hasn't attacked us yet. It's working.
We're still on neutral to bad ground.
Yeah, yeah. This is working. It didn't immediately attack us. We can continue.
I'm gonna do a quick nature check on it
Sure.
to see if I know anything that it might be interested in, other than killing us.
Goblins. They love. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, you kind of take like a look around here, and it probably would eat fish, you're guessing, for something this large. It's probably gotta be fishing in order to sustain itself, because you haven't really seen much that would be long-lasting that would sustain it otherwise in this area. That's of large size.
I meant more of like, does it have any interest in gold? Does it have any interest in
God,
just
no.
general shiny
No.
things?
No.
They're too stupid to even hoard.
No, they're slightly better than animals, because they are actually slightly smarter. So they know, like, they can do tricks and stuff, and, like, ambushes.
They can be trained.
They can be trained. You know, it's smarter than your average beast, but it's still, like... It's intelligence...
Smarter than your average bear. Got it.
Its intelligence would just display as rather cunning than anything. It has this
Okay.
very deep cunning.
Then I'm going to slowly approach a little more, showing that I am meaning no harm to it.
Alright, it is going to charge forward at you.
Oh shit.
Assuming that we're not instantly entering initiative, I'm going to hold my ground and not freak out.
Okay. It's going to kind of like run up at you, kind of screeching, you know, kind of like barreling down, kind of like, you know, on its wingtips and legs. as it kind of like is like just like in your face, like kind of growling and like snapping and just sitting there like, you know, face front into you.
I'm gonna attempt the slowly putting hand forward like, to pat its nose
Hiccup.
to calm it down.
Literally what I was thinking.
Should I make another animal handling?
It's very intimidating, but not as intimidating as it would like to be.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna do the like, it's okay, kind of nose pet.
Okay.
Better roll this time, please. Fuck you, son of a
It
bitch!
was better. It was better.
We're still on neutral, maybe?
Oh no.
Would Fafnir be able to talk to this thing?
Okay.
I should have
Might be
cast
too late.
Speak with Animals.
All right.
should've.
So here's what's going to happen. It will, as you kind of reach your hand forward, it's going to snap at your hand, kind of biting into it, and then back off.
I take the hit. How much damage?
Okay. Allow me to roll.
Since it was a snap, I assume not the full damage, Tantus.
Slightly less than that. It was just trying to like keep you away. It's only half damage, so 4.
Okay.
Didn't try to tear your arm off. It just tried to like be like, no.
Bad.
Why are we doing this? Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's leave.
Because
there's
of
no
women.
point in this.
I'm
If we had a living.
Okay, we don't need another animal. We have a chameleon. We have a flying sentinel statue thing. Okay.
We need a living.
All right.
You also have
So-
another lizard, which probably may or may not be Usopp.
2 dogs. Like, we got enough animals, guys.
This thing,
Fair
though,
enough.
can actually help defend. So, I'm going to quickly do my 6-second cast
Okay.
and burn the spell slot, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. That should work. Yeah, okay.
What's it yelling at me?
Away!
I mean you no harm. I'm friend.
You are bad! You want my nest. My nesting grounds. My hunting grounds. Away!
We brought you food. We don't want any of your land or food.
Food smell good, but food also smell of danger! You bring danger!
We killed Danger. You remember Big Croc?
Bring Croc, leave me alone.
Now you can have its nest too. It's gone.
Its nest stinky. Its nest dirty. Its nest cold. Its nest dark.
Well,
My
you have
nest-
its hunting grounds.
My
as well,
nest
then.
wonderful. My nest sunny.
Your nest is very pretty, yes. I'm very proud of you for what you've built. You guys don't understand this.
I know,
Stop
this is
giving me
great.
those looks.
Excuse you, Fafnir is telling me everything.
Of course. We don't want your nest. We wanted to come say hi and see if you would be friend, not enemy.
You stay away from nest. You may stay in hunting grounds. But no take fish.
If we back away from your nest, will you talk to me over there on nicer terms?
No talk. You weird bother.
I'm going to turn to everyone. Well, it'll leave us alone as long as we stay away from the nest. But we can't take any fish. And it's not gonna help us in any way.
I mean, it means if the it'll probably bother the Kalada if they try to fish here. Sorry.
Turn back to him. How do you feel about... God, how do I even describe them? Big, hairy...
Furry
like,
ones.
The big, hairy, angry ones? Big, hairy, angry ones. Like, close to our size, but a little bigger.
You mean them? You two, scaly. You two, different. They, fleshy, hairy,
Yes.
not different. Same as those.
Fleshy, hairy ones.
Fleshy, hairy ones try fish. Get eaten by croc. I know how to worry about take fish.
Alright, back to everyone else. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything good out of this. I tried.
So kill it?
I mean, I wouldn't be against it.
I'm neutral on this too.
One less danger for us to worry about.
That's true.
It's only dangerous if we fish.
I mean, there's also the fact that wyvern scales are even better than crocodile.
Actually, slightly less.
They don't have to know that, Mantis.
Then you should have rolled a deception check, you motherfucker.
Maybe Usoc doesn't know either.
That's true. He might not.
He rolled an 18, he knows.
That's true, that too.
I say we leave.
You
If
said kill a second ago.
well, yeah, but now that I think about it, dying sucks. And fish don't taste that good anyways,
We've
so
got plenty of food. We don't really need to worry about fishing. At least not now. And if worse comes to worse, there's a problem we can deal with later.
I mean,
or we can even set it up if we need to. It
So you
looks
saw
kinda
this like
stupid.
inquisitive look as you're like talking amongst each other.
you know,
Maybe we should back up. Maybe we should just back up first. Because it doesn't look like it likes us this close.
it's a wyvern. It probably doesn't even have anything good in its lair.
If I
Yeah, probably
send...
not.
I'm not even sending. If Fafnir flies closer, what does the wyvern do?
It's gonna hiss and look confused at like it's a tiny dragon.
Fafnir hisses back.
Scary Fafnir.
It's then gonna like, as Fafnir kind of gets close, it's gonna kind of like do its like puff up thing, like it's like defensive again. It's gonna kind of crawl back to like the edge of its like nest.
Does Fafnir see anything worth taking?
Well, let's see if Fafnir sees anything worth taking.
Fafnir never fails.
He's been once.
The answer is unless you want lots of fish bones and fish and rotting fish and rocks.
All right, we're killing it.
No, we're good.
Can you roll me a d20
I was
for
promised
Fafnir?
bones.
Just roll me a d20 for
What?
Fafnir.
Just a d20.
Yes.
Uh-oh. It's getting attacked.
It's gonna bite Fafnir.
Not bad.
Not bad. Let me check something here.
There looks to be a magnificently crafted
Oh.
sword. Then we kill it,
No.
find the sword, and it's not.
It's a stick. That looks like a sword.
There does seem to be some kind of like strange rock pile in the center of the nest.
Maybe a rare ore?
Well, we have seen basements here.
True.
Maybe.
Some
Entrance.
murder basements.
Alright.
Maybe it's another torture room, guys.
Okay, so we're doing
Oh,
a thing?
fuck
We're
yes.
doing a thing?
Torture
Okay, we're doing
room number
nothing.
83.
Fafnir. Okay, Fafnir described it as a seeming pile of rocks placed in the center of the nest, rather than like on top of something. Well, they might be on top of something, but it's hard to like tell.
So special rocks.
They just look like the normal rocks, only they were piled. Like it had put a pile in the center of there.
There's gotta be a reason. Maybe eggs.
A burial.
Now eggs we could train.
Oh God.
Well, wait. Why would eggs be under the rocks?
Quick question. Can
Whoa,
Fafnir talk to
No,
this
there's
thing?
actually a reason that they would be slightly buried under rocks. It's
There are a lot of
because
animals that do
he
that,
comes
actually, yeah.
in, heats up the rocks, and they keep heated for a while,
Yeah.
and so the wyvern can go off, and the eggs will not only be covered and safe from other predators, but
It's a wyvern,
it'll also
it
keep
doesn't
it
have.
warm.
It doesn't have a breath attack. You mean like heated up by like laying on it?
No, the sun alone.
Oh, that's a good point, I guess.
There are a
We
lot
are
of
in
animals
a
that do that.
constant sun area. The rocks
know.
would work
It-
perfectly.
I think what we've decided is we're going to find out.
All right. This poor animal's like, I make good truce. Good truce I make. Yes. Ah! What?
Ah,
We offered it, friend. It was like, no, you just not be here.
Well, yeah, you didn't really like offer friendship very well, though. I have to say.
Well, only one of us could talk to it, and let's be
No,
honest, the person that did would offer it the way he did.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, none of else have you tried animal handling anyway. I mean, like,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
yeah,
Klicky wouldn't. Klicky be like, hi.
How are we going to do this? I like it. We're still just here, and it's just like,
I could try to call it back over here, say hi to it, and...
Screw it. I'm gonna throw a vial of gas at it. Screw it.
no,
no.
we're doing it.
Fuck.
okay.
If I see him doing that, I'm running at it.
Clicky's probably doing this surprisingly, so we'll have that as a surprise round, and we can roll.
Well, they're sitting there talking, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, you guys talk too much. Just throw.
So, go ahead and roll your initiative while Cantus is figuring this out.
Yeah.
That was with advantage.
Wow, I fumbled.
You panic.
Yeah, I should.
You just pissed
Mads,
off a
I
woman.
tried to make a friend, okay?
You didn't
You know what?
let me try and let Fafnir talk to
You know
him.
what's happened?
You had your chance.
Clicky,
I kept
Please.
trying. You all talked over me.
he threw it, and then realized what he just did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
Oh no! Why?
Okay,
Damn impulse control!
Signe, you are first.
Of course I am. Fuck it. It's far enough away. If we're fighting, we're fighting. Fireball.
All right.
Hey! Let's go, 34.
Let's do this.
Holy fuck.
Let's hope that it doesn't have natural resistance.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. All I got is fire, man.
It will. So you'll throw out your fire towards it, and it will seemingly twist behind some of the rocks that make up its defensive, like its blockage there.
So it would take, I don't know, half damage, you're saying?
Yes. It perhaps just made it safe.
I'm just gonna point out I don't know what it did, but if it failed my check, it would have disadvantage. Oh well, no, it's a save, right? It's a save. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's a save.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a save. This one.
But it
Yeah,
still
it's checks,
has...
not saves.
It would still have disadvantage on
It would still have
attacks, which is very important to us.
No, it would actually still have. I think it would still have disadvantage as poison. But that doesn't matter. I rolled the same exact thing, so I checked it anyway. And since I rolled the same exact thing twice in a row, it doesn't matter. It's the same. Anyway, yes. Next up is Usak.
Well, since she showed off, I guess I have to as well. What do you guys think? Water or lightning?
Lightning.
Lightning.
All right.
Why'd I throw that?
God damn it! I need to fix all these things.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Kamehameha, right? Everyone agrees.
Wow.
It's 100 feet long.
2 ones.
That's the I'm firing my laser thing.
Attack.
No.
That's what he does.
Fire my laser.
Did it save its dex?
Give me a second here. I'm just checking.
Why are you rolling 4d8?
Cause 46.
8d6.
8. Wow, I misread.
Yeah. I'm so confused. I'm like, maybe he rolled that. Wait, that's not even the right die.
That's better. Still lots of fucking
Oh
ones.
my god.
Jesus.
That is a lot of ones. Holy
I used
crap.
all of my luck yesterday in the practice game.
Yes.
The worm.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Okay. Next up is its turn. It is going to take flight.
That's
Okay.
about right. Right.
It is going to fly. It is going to strike at Usoc, and then continue flying.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the air now.
And
Yes,
it is trying to
thank
sting the crap out of you.
Oh, if I remember correctly, their stinger's bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably.
I think that's what their thing is. They don't get breath weapons.
Okay, I think it still misses you though.
Mm,
Oh, how many rounds?
What number?
How much rolls were you poisoned for? 11.
I don't know. You have to roll a d4.
Oh, I have to roll d4. Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's how many rounds it is.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Which actually that helped you a lot because the numbers I've rolled were low and a 20. So be happy because that would have been really bad. That would have been really bad.
So this thing can't understand.
so I'm
Draconic.
good.
No, it doesn't seem to understand Draconic.
Okay.
But
So
it
I'm
understands
good.
that you guys attacked it and it's very angry now.
Yeah, no. I just meant for like purposes of command. It doesn't understand.
Yeah.
I have a really bad idea.
Don't you always?
This is the realm of bad ideas right now. Go for it.
Yeah, we don't have Dorian to stop
Let's see.
us. Go for
I don't think it's my turn yet, is it?
Let me check. I think Signe's gone. And then it would be Nokren, and then
Oh, it
Klicky.
would be
So it
me.
is Nokren.
Okay. This is gonna be a real bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Mhm.
I've still got the shield out. I haven't dropped that yet. I'm actually gonna pull out the battle axe instead,
Oh.
and I'm going to wait for it to fly within 30 feet, and I'm going to Misty Step up onto its back
Oh God.
Okay.
and try and grab hold.
That is amazing.
That's so fucking cool though.
It's
right,
amazing.
so
It's a
you-
horrible
So
idea,
here's
but
Misty Step.
amazing.
Yeah.
So is it like right above us?
It wasn't anymore. I mean, it like swooped down 40, struck at you, and then swooped away like another 40.
Okay,
Okay.
then I would walk. I would move as far as I need to be within 30 feet of it,
Okay. Yeah.
and then Misty Step up and try and grapple it.
All right. Give me a just to start out with your god.
Athletics.
To hold on.
Yeah. Let's say like an athletics to hold on to begin with.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, come on, that was
Where's
almost
Red
great.
when you need him?
Well, it's a check, right, on the wyvern's part. It
Oh,
has
it's a-
disadvantage. It's my turn.
Oh, it does, yeah.
At least one more turn. I don't know what he rolled, but
Come on. Natty
okay.
ones, natty ones.
Okay. You've got a hold of it and haven't been flung off yet.
Okay. Okay, so I'm on it. I don't have that's my action and my bonus action. So I'm hanging on to it at the moment.
Yes. Klicky, what are you doing?
Bad idea.
I fumbled. I don't know if you have any special rules for that. With
Oh god. Yeah, that's right, you did. Oh wow. Take your turn, and I'll let you know when it comes up.
Oh, that's evil. That's evil. I'm gonna run 10 feet closer to it and throw some acid.
Okay. Alright. Oh, it's your turn, so do that. Okay. Nokren. Also, roll me a dexterity save.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that was not too bad.
Okay.
I think it's against my DC.
It still
Oh,
is
what's
against
your
his
DC?
14.
Oh, that's fine. Yep.
Yep. You will take 5 acid damage, as you will get half of what Klicky just did there.
That's fine. If I get to stay on it, it's worth it.
Yes. Signe.
Sorry, Nokren! As I see this specks of burning on him.
It basically twisted and didn't seem to get hit, and part of that just instead spilled into Nokren.
Oh, it used me as a shield.
It did.
Nokren, you might not want to be up there for much longer. Tiv has an idea.
Oh god. Well,
If I get off here, I take a shit ton of damage. So,
you're over water, I think.
am I?
I mean, dragon tortoise water, turtle water, so...
He'll survive for a little bit.
For a little. I'm also wearing plate mail.
It's okay. I can save you. Worst case, I can save
Sink, rock.
Oh, God.
Fafnir just screams coward at it, because I'm hoping that it can understand Fafnir at least, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the fuck out of it.
Ooh.
You do.
Wow.
I
Ooh.
Eldritch Blast the fuck out of
fuck
it.
out.
Yes, you
Yep.
did.
Well, you see what happens when Signe can speak, guys.
Right?
Okay. Usoc.
I haven't seen Nokren go up there, so I don't know that Nokren's up there.
Oh god.
So conjure animals. I'm using one beast of 2nd level challenge rating, and I'm summoning a giant constrictor snake on top of the wyvern.
Okay. What would be your dex? What would be your spell save DC?
Mine would be 14, I think, or 15. 15.
It's okay.
There.
It's friendly to me.
Okay.
It's friendly to me.
Okay.
It says friendly to you,
So,
you and your companion. We're
You
okay.
summon the constrictor, and because it was already like looking at its back to try to like murder the crap out of Nokren, it notices there's a giant snake in the air above it, and manages to use dexterity to twist out of the way. Your snake can, I guess, get an attempt to attack it on the way down, but it's
Alright,
not
then
actually
it's-
landing on it.
Alright, then on the way down, it'll use constrict.
I don't think it can
As
use
its
constrict,
attack.
basically, because it's, like, falling. You're summoning
if
a
it
snake
grabs
in
the
the
whole
air and hoping that it gets it, and it's like, the giant wyvern basically, like, I've rolled really high on a dex save. I basically gave him a dex
Yeah.
save against your spell.
Plus, Okay, it's 6.
It
I
failed.
think it hits with the bite.
Oh yeah, it failed a lot of those previous saves against spells, but against
Does the bite latch on?
No, unfortunately, it
No,
doesn't.
not the bite.
Yeah.
6 plus, I think it's 4. Yes. And 9 damage.
Okay.
It's okay. It's a huge beast, so
Yeah. it's just like as it's falling, it like kind of snaps and tears into part of its like flesh, as then the snake just falls down into the water, and probably takes some damage, but I don't know how much it matters because you have a huge snake in the water now.
And the snake got a nat 20 on its initiative.
All right, so that's where it's gonna be in the initiative. Anyway, after you use the wyvern is very unhappy with these horrible things that have taken over its nest. It's just gonna fly 80 feet straight forward. And then try to, so it's just gonna go 80 feet away from where you are. And it's gonna try to knock off Nokren. Nokren, roll me a athletics check.
Just gonna say. God.
Good timing.
Alright.
Oh, no, Nokren.
Okay, I'm next, and I still have Misty Step.
Let's see what direction it would have flown and where that was at.
Flown?
Flown.
Yeah.
Flown.
Dune?
You guys probably came from that direction. It probably started fighting
Do I
in
get
that
an attack on
direction.
it if it gets me off? You shush.
I don't think so. You're plummeting, so I mean, it like spun its body, like it did like a barrel roll, and then you just kind of like slipped off. You managed not to hold on.
This is why you need spider climb.
Yeah, you've been stuck to it.
Yes.
Just
Anyway.
like standing on its belly underneath.
Sunakren, you will be plummeting to the island where you were sleeping earlier today.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you're not on water.
No, that's worse.
No, you'll survive. There's not that many D6s. It's.
Me
Hey,
and
Signe,
full
do you know
damage
Gust
don't
of
go
Wind?
well. Don't
Hey,
you
hey,
remember?
that's a different world. That doesn't exist here.
Signe, do you know Gust of Wind?
What do you want to do? Because it would be your turn then as you're falling down.
I wanted to try and Misty Step back onto its back. Because I still have it. No!
Okay. Let's do it this way. Give me a let's say dexterity saving throw. And I'm gonna do it the DC of the damage that would be dealt to you from the fall. Let's figure out what that damage would be. Okay. DC 13.
Aha!
Hey!
Okay. So you managed to, like, Misty Step at the last second back up. You are no longer
Does
at
his
its back,
falling
though.
momentum?
You are at its feet. What do you want to do?
I want to grab hold. If I can grab hold,
Sure, go ahead. Try to grab hold.
Yeah!
Oh,
This
come
is-
on!
Okay, so now you're holding on to one of its legs.
That's badass.
Dangling
And that's my
down.
turn.
You are an 80s action star. You're just holding onto a helicopter.
This is a giant Laverne.
I'm ready to just go.
And you have reach too, so there's no argument of it. You can't get to his body. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
I can switch to my pike and definitely just
Okay,
stab.
Klicky. Nokren and the Wyvern have left. They're like...
Big snake friend!
Wyvern, he was defensive of his nest. I'm gonna just start making a ton of noise, and signaling towards the Wyvern.
Uh-huh.
And as I run up towards its nest, I'm gonna dash and move as fast as I can. So it try to get its attention and see me run at the nest.
Okay.
So do you need me to do anything like performance or anything?
No, I'm just gonna roll something.
Wait. Can he make a roll, though, to increase the odds of it working, is what we're asking.
The unfortunate thing is, it's very distracted by a Nokren.
Oops.
But it's its nest.
It's flying away from its nest currently, and it's very distracted by a Nokren who keeps holding on to it. It keeps trying to fling him off. And I did roll for something, and he hasn't noticed you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Top of the order would be Signe, though.
Wait,
what about
what's
the giant
Signe's-
snake?
Yeah.
Oh, the giant snake. Okay, so top of the order is technically the giant snake, who's in the water, and what's its speed? What's its swim?
How far away is it? And it's 30 from us, the snake.
From the snake, it would be 80 feet, including some island.
No, from us.
Oh, from you, 110.
The snake?
Oh no, the snake's 30 from you guys. The problem. Yeah, it's like 30 from you guys.
Okay.
Snake's like 40, and the wyvern now is 120. That's right, because it was 40 feet away. Yeah,
Okay.
got
Snake is gonna dash over to me and Signe.
This is the kind of thing I would not have had a map for at all. If even I'm prepared
Pick us up in its mouth. Just scoop us, and then start swimming to Nokren.
Okay. All right.
Oh god. You're gonna leave Klicky over there.
Klicky ran up. I can't get him too.
Okay. Snake will come up to you guys, grab you. Signe, are you
Swim.
doing anything?
Yes, because it's still within my Eldritch Blast range.
Yeah! Sniper!
It's gonna have cover from snake angle because it's over an island and you're down at water level in a snake's mouth.
Well, I mean, I rolled a nat 1.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. Okay.
Well,
my
that's
first
one blast.
You do have another blast, though. Yeah.
I do have another blast.
Unless
Wow,
her...
I'm rolling bad now.
I was gonna say, like, unless her nat 1 is only, like, makes her trip in the snake mouth and can't fire off a sound.
That's
Bad.
not how.
Doesn't matter
that works.
because both of those are horrible.
Yes. You actually look like if it hadn't been for some island, you probably would have shot it with that one.
Fucking islands. It's robots all over again.
It's the robots all over again. Okay. Alright. Usoc, what are you doing?
So it's about 100 feet away from us now.
Yes, with the snake coming and picking you up.
Well, how about this? Why does nothing work correctly? It's Earthbind. DC 15 strength save. Let me know if it passes or not.
Oh, it's one word. That's why I wouldn't show up. God damn it. Oh, you can show up anyway. Okay, Alright, okay, so it's going to... Wow. Yep. It's going to kind of, stop on its turn and float down to the ground. And...
Oh. Oh.
I'm too
stuck
heavy.
over here by myself.
So, here, let me...
You have a boat.
You guys, I haven't cast a spell yet, so this is so you guys can get an image of what this looks like. Very long, slender snakes, about 80 of them, spring out of the ground and bite into it all over its body and are slowly dragging it down.
Ow.
It's going to be
Ooh.
very angrily attack Nokren then.
Yeah, that's fair. It's about time.
Fair.
Ooh. Alright. It will bite and sting you. Can you please give me
I have 22 AC at the moment, remember.
It will bite and sting you.
Okay.
Fuck.
Damn it. Yeah, fuck.
Please roll me a Constitution save.
Alright.
You are very lucky. You will take half damage from that. So let me roll the combined melee damage. So I'll roll that first, and then roll the Let's roll that. So that is the
Oh.
2 attacks combined. We'll do 17.
And now for the poison.
And the poison will do half damage for this. So you take 16 from the poison instead of 32.
So total of 33.
Oy.
Holy fuck!
I told you the stinger was the bad thing. Oh my god. It's their breath weapon, they don't get one.
So they get constant poison weapon.
Yep.
Yep.
If
So
they
that
can hit.
leaves you, then Nokren.
Ow.
Ow!
Okay. Yeah.
Nokren is in a constant state of
Oh,
Is it on the ground now?
I mean, you both are on the ground as you both kind of like floated down to the ground.
That's good. No, that's
Yeah.
good.
And you probably kind of like at the last second kind of like leaped off so you weren't crushed by it because you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
under it when it was coming down.
In that case, I am gonna drop the shield and axe and pull out the pike,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on it.
Mhm.
That should be the card. Oh well, it's card and damage apparently.
Mhm.
And then I'm just gonna run up and vicious pike.
Well, there's no running up. You were like face first into
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Okay, I mean within 10 feet of it. So
you
I'll
are
attack.
literally right next to it. Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Okay. You'll hit it twice. Okay. So
22.
22. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Klicky, what do you want to do?
Seeing how they're like swimming away, the wyvern landed.
Yeah,
So he's just gonna go.
you probably actually don't have a sight of the wyvern anymore because it's like
Well.
landed on another island, and you just have this bad angle. Because that was an island that had cliffs, and this one didn't really. I mean, you could climb up on the pile of rocks and maybe have an angle.
No, I mean I don't see it. It's a good day. How far am I from the pile of the rocks that looks odd? Because I ran
You
towards
moved
the
up.
nest.
Yeah, you ran towards it. So you're like,
I ran and dashed.
yeah. So you're up at it. There's a large pile of rocks in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna start moving.
Oh
and see
no
if I
no
can see
no!
what's
There's a
underneath
large
it.
like wall of rocks. You have to kind of climb up to get into it.
Get into
Oh,
the
no
nest.
one said
It's
anything
got a
about
ring of
this.
There's like the circle
got a
of
ring of
rocks,
rocks
the
for
ring
the-
of rocks
for
that
the nest.
surrounds it. Yeah. You want to climb
Okay, I'll try to climb it.
the misadventures of Klicky.
Misadventures of Klicky. I'm about
Everyone's
to
like,
die.
Clicky's like, da 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 da.
Fine, we're on our way.
All right.
No, I won't be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you
I
will.
mean, it would take me forever to get to you guys. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
so
not
I'm gonna try to climb the wall then, and get it.
Make an athletics check then.
Okay. 10
Okay. You just see like
average.
average. Sure. Klicky will manage to kind of get between two rocks and like kind of the wall, kind of like squeeze himself in there because he's small and kind of like shimmy up there, kind of thing.
This is like one of those scenes where, like, it's cutting back from epic battle that's going on. People are like,
No, it's
Watch
like
me move the rocks to
No,
this
no, no,
thing that's
this
hidden, and it's like a doom weapon. I just touch it, and it's like just the island explodes. And it's like, oh.
No, we're like Ice Age right now. There's a few people off having their own shenanigans, and then there's Scrat.
Alright. So, will I get to the top next round, probably? if I
You
keep
got to
going?
the top with this round, we'll say.
Alright. Well, I mean, no, that's it. Okay, that's everything.
All right. Okay. After Klicky, we go to the top of the order, and we have
The giant snake.
the giant snake. Giant snake can move you, I guess, 60 closer. It can swim 60.
Yeah.
Uh,
Woo, 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 woo.
we'll say with that you are at the cliff edge.
We're only
the island.
40 away.
Yes, but it's like 40 onto a very long north-south island, so they're in like the center of the island, and you're at the bottom of that like 30-foot cliff from before that you guys rammed into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Signe, you're at
I'm
the
not
bottom of a
gonna
30-foot cliff.
Do I have line of sight on this dragon bitch?
Certainly not.
Damn it!
There's a
You're at the bottom of a
There
cliff.
is more island in the way than there was before.
Well, you know,
I'm... Opens bag showing silk.
Oh, God. Listen. I'm just gonna wait, and I'm gonna... Well, no, Fafnir's turn's later. Wait, is Fafnir after me? Fafnir's after me. So
Yes.
I'm gonna send Fafnir up,
Uh-huh.
and he can fly 60 feet. Can he get to Nokren?
Sure.
Nice! Alright, Nokren, you get some heals
Oh, good.
from
Boop.
my dragon buddy.
He got the snoot boop.
Yep. So, there you go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't count in my head. 12.
Oh,
Thank you.
I imagine that as he boops you with his snoot, he's also telling Signe that this is awfully degrading.
okay.
No, he's probably cursing the wyvern out. He doesn't like it.
Fair. It hissed at him.
Okay, so we got Signe, Usoc, we got Klicky. Oh no, now it would be it before Nokren. Yay!
Bye, guys.
You're skipping me and Klicky?
Oh, you, yes, I'm sorry. Usoc's.
I already went.
Usoc goes,
Oh.
then it, then Nokren. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
For some reason,
The turn order is broken as fuck right now. So
yeah, the turn
just
order
ignore
thing is
that.
kind of. I tried to use it, but it's like so broken, so I have to like try to remember it. Next time we do a combat, I'll just make actual notes then, because.
Or you could clear it once in a while. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Saying.
casting it on the snake.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's the weirdest thing.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
All right.
What are you gonna hold on to? It's a snake, though.
Okay.
It's skin.
it.
It just touches it. It becomes...
Snakes can climb up ridiculous shit normally, but
They actually can, yeah.
and Matt's
They can climb up rope. Snakes can climb up rope.
Okay.
Because they're good boys.
I love snakes.
They're very
They're
impressive.
delicious.
Okay. All right. I just
How have
checked-
you eaten
Okay.
everything reptilian?
So
I live in
Nokren,
Florida.
you will
Yeah.
see this. All of a sudden, the thing's like wings will like all of a sudden puff up some more, and it's gonna be like look like it's going to attack, and it's turning and running away.
I got a hit on it though.
It is using withdrawal action to fly away 80 feet.
It can't fly.
It
It's
can
still earthbound.
now. That was concentration, and spider climb has now been.
Oh!
Its wings were not working a second
I'm
ago.
screwed.
It's been trying to run away the entire time, and all of a sudden its wings were working. It was going to withdraw. It was going to probably attack and try to move away, but all of a sudden its like wings felt like free. It's like, holy crap! No! It probably doesn't know about spells, so it just thinks that like the tiny thing on it probably hit one of its wings.
So is it flying back to the...
No!
I'm
It's
so
flying
sorry.
away! It's not flying towards you guys! It's flying the other direction!
Oh, cool. So
scared.
we just scared it off.
Yeah! You scared it off like long ago!
We're not... It's not going back to the nest.
No!
Yes.
It's going away, Klicky.
No!
Alright. Then, yeah, it just flees, right? So
Well,
we're
it's-
technically out of combat?
Unless you want to try to do something else, it's fleeing.
I could, but we don't need to, do we? We're
I
already
could
getting
throw
into
2 more
its
Eldritch
nest.
Blasts at it just to see.
I don't think you'll kill it. We haven't done that
And I don't
much.
think you can see it
But-
because you're still at the bottom.
How
I
far
can
away
try.
from me did it get?
80 feet?
80 feet.
So it's officially off the edge of the island again?
Okay, I will
Yeah.
run within 60 feet of it and lightning breath it.
Okay.
Because what?
I'm angry, okay?
I mean, it did poison the hell out of him.
Did poison the
Really?
hell out of him.
3 damage?
Oh,
Rolled so
God.
bad on its save! And you only did 3 damage to it.
Then it would be Snake's turn in this combat next, and
Sure.
it would go
Climb-
up the
climb
cliff.
No,
And
Yeah.
no, you're forgetting somebody who fumbled.
I said in the combat.
Yeah, Klicky, you can go over down, you're gonna climb down the other side, or like leap down the other side into the big like nest pit. There's like stinking fish in various levels of being having been devoured. So there's like all these kind of like fish bones that almost kind of line the bottom of this thing. Some are
Not bad.
Yeah, some are like
Clicky's used to it.
fully eaten.
You guys
others
can
are
go
partially-
back to the combat and just get to me. If it's not coming back here, then
No, okay. And we'll describe what happens with Klicky then in a minute. Okay, Snake will, I guess, climb up the cliff.
Climb up and then get us within, I guess, 80 feet, because we would be where Nokren was.
You would be 90 feet away then, because Nokren was 40 feet into the island from you, and it moved 80.
Oh, alright.
So, Signe, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I have within range. And I fumble one more time.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Alright. I don't do shit.
I thought, see, mine was
Yeah, you
delayed.
have
I
to.
thought you called that. I thought you were like, I fumble one more time, 1.
Well, okay.
Does a 14 hit?
I'm gonna say no with the fumble.
Okay. Which
You tripped yourself up a little bit. You almost got it the second one.
my friends don't seem to want to give up, so
Nope.
I don't want an angry wyvern coming after us later.
in that case,
Also, like, I'm probably still a little bit, like, adrenaline up from being stabbed.
I
and
don't know
poisoned.
why that one is just not working at all. It's in there correctly, but another Earthbind, DC 15.
Was that
I'm
strength
gonna
you
pull it
said?
down to the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Did it work?
It's gonna plummet down into the water, out of sight.
It falls slowly, and it doesn't have to go under. It just can't fly. I
There's
expect it
gonna
to
be,
try to
there's
make
gonna be a
safe.
dragon turtle.
I mean,
No.
technically you're beating it, you're drowning it, so.
This is what I'm kind of hoping for, yeah, but if
a
a
good
turtle
point.
shows up, if it's drowning, or if we ride out there on a fucking
I mean, it's only, you said it's
giant
like
snake.
10 feet off the water, off the island, right?
Let's see here. It had moved 80 feet from Nokren, you were 40 feet into the island. It's, yeah, it's like a pretty decent... These islands aren't, like, huge,
So it's not going to be completely submerged if it's only 10 feet in from a coast.
but it's, like, also a cliffside coast, so it goes, like, into sheer water kind of a little bit, so the water drops down pretty decently there.
So there's jagged rocks, is what you're saying.
It's avoiding the jagged rocks and just falling into
won't.
the water.
No,
Earthbind
it slowly
doesn't-
descends, so it's slowly being impaled. That's horrible. That's so
That
horrible.
is horrible.
It
Yeah.
fell at 60 feet right away into the water. That was
So-
far enough to get there.
It would be its turn to try to swim.
Yes, let's find out.
I'm out of second and third level spells, everyone.
Okay,
I'm out of combat. So.
Well. Yeah. Okay. So it's doing that. Let's figure out. Let's just roll something here for it. See how it rolls. Okay. Yeah. All right. So there's like this splashing noise, and then you're not sure what's going on.
Alright. Which brings us to Nokren's turn. You want to peek over the edge?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay on hands first for 24. And then I'm gonna peek over edge. What do I see?
You see kind of hugging the wall of the cliff is this wyvern down at the bottom of the water.
Jump.
Looking very like, it's like looking haggard and not very happy. And it has this like look at you of like pure. If this thing was smart enough to actually have like hatred, it's probably got like pure hatred at you.
How far down is this cliff?
30 feet. So it's like 20 feet.
3d6 of damage.
Do it!
Fuck it. I can't miss up this opportunity. Grab the pike. I'm gonna jump down at it with the pike.
Okay.
Oh, rip Nokren.
I'm having fun.
I have no more spells to save your ass.
You should be worried because
so awful feels
Oh
good.
yeah, you guys gotta remind me this shit. I'll forget.
Okay, roll your attack.
Yeah.
Can we rename the staff the Knife of Healing? She'll remember.
Okay.
I actually just realized I can't do that because I did lay on hands first. I can't do it in the same turn.
Oh,
That's
so
action.
So you wait a second.
Okay.
No. What I'll do is I'll use Vow of Enmity on it instead, which will give me advantage on the attack next turn.
Okay. You other two, I guess, are being transported via snake.
How far away is the edge?
Ah, God. You guys had moved 30 feet in, and we said it was like another 10 for where they were, and it's like another 60 at the edge, so it's like 70 away.
Alright, then it's gonna dash to get us 10 feet away from Nokren.
Okay. Sure.
I have the best
I'm okay.
Snake.
I'm gonna say, though, because I really should, because it's technically a mount, it's using movement for you, though. Because you can't, like, use a mount's movement and leap off and move, too. And that's what this kinda is.
It has its own initiative. It's not acting on my initiative.
Yes,
which
but you're
makes
using it as a mount. So, I can't really, like... You like, basically what's kind of going on is you can't, like... Because this is all happening at once, that would be... You can't really, like, technically delay for it. There's only, like, not much time in between, sort of, you know? It's like waiting for it all to move. As much as it sounds crazy, it's like, that's the reason why you're not supposed to be able to do that. And yes, it's working on its own initiative, but you are using it as a mount. So I'm just telling you.
I already agreed.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It gets us within 10 feet of Nokren.
Yeah.
You know, we could all do that at once. It'd be a lot more fun.
Cliff. Hang on to Cliff.
You'd have to wait a theoretical 6 seconds before we could do that.
It's an oddly specific amount of time, but okay.
Okay. Signe, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna heal Nokren with the staff that they've reminded me I have.
He just did lay on hands.
I'm missing 2
Wait,
health.
are you? You're missing 2 health? Okay, never mind then. I'm not paying any attention. I was messing with my knives again.
Okay.
God damn it.
Yep.
So, how far does the wyvern get?
Wyvern's just, like, staring there, stuck, kind of thing. Nokren, what are you doing?
So how far down the cliff is it?
Like 25 feet, I'll say, because it's, like, partially in the water.
I'm not sure if Mads was done talking, but she froze, so...
Oh, yeah.
I'm here. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
That's super delayed. That was weird. Climbing... What's climbing speed? Is it half your movement?
Yes.
I could actually just climb down within reach of it and start stabbing it.
Well, it seemed to have
If you
reach on its sting and bite, too.
That's true. Fuck it, I'm jumping on it.
Okay. Roll your attack roll, please.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay. Roll your damage.
You can reroll. You can reroll.
I can re-roll that damage, you're right. That's better.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to roll me a constitution save, because this is going to be an epic thing that's going to occur.
It is pretty epic, dude. You have to admit. He's like,
Yeah!
Okay.
If it doesn't die here, there's a snake.
Oh, it is actually dying. But as he's coming down, it's like, it throws its stinger up, which Nokren will kind of dive down, getting pierced onto, almost stopping for a second. And then you just, like, if you were watching, you would see Nokren just shove his body, piercing himself deeper into it, as he drives it, because he was, like, almost aiming at its head, the pike straight into the thing's, like, eye. As they impale each other.
Chill.
So, you will take 12 poison damage, and I will roll some physical damage, which will include some dices of also falling.
Alright.
Well, it's a good thing now I remembered the staff. Well, I was reminded of the
And then
staff.
23 from the stab plus fall. As, it's going to let go of the cliff and have the two of you plummet into the water.
What?
did Nokren just take 48 points of damage?
No,
Yes.
he took half from the poison. He made his
Oh no,
save.
sorry. I took a total of
35.
But you,
Yeah.
But you technically did the first 3 of those dice of damage to it too with the fall, since you did that to each other. So you did 25 damage to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was enough to kill it. So yeah.
So we're out of combat, right?
Yes.
Alright, snake off the edge of the cliff.
Grab the body. Grab the body.
It closes its mouth around us to give us a nice cushion
Okay.
so we don't get jostled. Opens back up. We drag Nokren onto its back along with us, and it grabs the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is huge.
It is huge, and it has to. It still would have to double. Like it still would have to dash to get down the cliff to where Nokren and the thing is. And Nokren and the two of them are kind of entwined in a death ball. So like I feel like Nokren
both of us.
Nokren has to like unimpale himself as it's sinking.
I mean, I could break off the stinger.
You
Alright.
could. That would be epic.
Okay, someone get this out of me.
Yeah. So you can see, like, because as soon as Nokren killed it, the two of them fell into the water. The snake will kind of, like, lead you down and could probably actually get you down, like, in the water to where they are if you wanted to, like, have it open a mouth and you could try to rescue Nokren. Because he's, like, the thing is, it fell back right away and just... And there was a new weight on it that was very heavy. It's a very heavy creature with a very heavy piece of metal now embedded in it. I don't think it's floating at this point in time. Nokren, do you want to make a strength check, or do you want someone to help you?
I mean, can I have both?
Does someone want to get in the water with you?
Oh, then I'll just do it myself then. Oh,
Yeah.
you will? Okay, cool.
I can hold my breath for 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Oh, yeah,
in.
no. Help me
What
rip
is your
this
snake's
fucking thing off.
strength? I need to know that.
19, so it has a +4.
Yeah, but it's also huge, so I think it's times8.
For
Or
its
something like that.
drag and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So
Yeah, it gets times8.
So I have to figure out if it could drag and lift a large dragon.
Wyvern.
Yes, wyvern.
Okay. So do I make a strength check with advantage to break the thing?
Sure. Yeah.
I was
Okay.
so close to a 20.
Okay.
But I'll take it.
So what you do is, it's like, with its stinger and like thing in its chest, you get like you take your pike, having like putting a foot on its head as you're kind of like almost like tumbling under the water, so you're kind of like losing sight of like where you are. You're like disoriented, but you manage to like tear it out as you kind of like shove your pike into where its tail would be, trying to like tear it apart and tear it off, as getting that angle, as then you feel like someone's hand helping you, as then you kind of like tear the pike through, as you break free, kind of like in this weird, like you're disoriented up the wazoo, as there's this guiding like hand that seems to have like helped you out.
Hey, look, guys, I have a tail now. It's coming out of the middle of my back.
It's coming out both sides of you, but you have a tail.
Okay. Thank you. Swim. Swim to Snake. Get him, Snake.
Okay.
Get on Snake, rather. Climb on Snake's back.
So I did the math, and the snake can drag 4,560 pounds.
Okay. Good to know.
That's a lot.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Oh god. Man, and so it's trying to get the wyvern's body?
Yeah, it can swim. It should be fine.
Swim.
I'm using my swim speed to help Nokren and make sure Signe doesn't slip into the water.
Yes.
Yep. I'm just like, I'm sitting there with being impaled, just like, I should probably do the fix. Ow.
Signe, help him.
I've
Yeah,
got
slowly
random
pull it
bits
out
of
of you.
things.
Well, I mean, Sting is the part I wanted. I got that.
You got that? You know, it's
Where are
attached
all
to
of
you now.
where are all of you doing this at? As your snake's trying to like
I'd wait
get
to
below
do
the
the
water
healing.
and try to like fish out this wyvern?
Signe is like on the very edge of the cliff near the water, and I'm like holding Nokren up, swimming,
Okay.
getting as close to the edge before we get
Okay.
out.
Alright, let me roll something again, because I rolled this earlier and it didn't do anything, but now... Oh, it probably would have advantage at this point in time.
This isn't... Oh, no. You know what I've just realized? Oh, yeah, let's see how this goes. What happened?
Alright, well... I mean... Can you roll a perception check for your snake?
Oh, no, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Oh. By the way, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's 30 times your strength mod to drag something. Your strength score. Times 2, because 2 size classes larger than medium.
I'm not saying it couldn't drag the body around.
No, I get it. I just
There's
mean
gonna-
I was.
I have a feeling there's going to be something else interfering.
No,
here,
I'm
so.
sure it's gonna be it's a worm to this giant dragon turtle. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And
Well-
it's actually decently sized. It's worth.
And there's blood in the water from the wyvern. It makes total sense.
And
16.
Nokren.
This is the farthest north of all the islands, so this is leading out to the open water, this area you were fighting.
It makes total sense. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you chum the water, guys.
yeah,
You
you
chum
chum
the
the
water.
water. It lives near here in the deeper water, and all of a sudden there's a lot of blood in the water.
Well, okay. Well, we got the stinger, Klicky. The important part.
Clicky's not anywhere
I'm
nearby.
listening, dude. I'm like, it's a nice day over here.
I see a Klicky and I'm talking to it.
Does the snake have a way of communicating with you that there's something incredibly massive and dangerous coming towards it?
Not a verbal way of communicating, but I get the feeling that something's about to happen that's bad.
Yes.
You see snake
oh.
shit in the water. Just floating.
Okay.
In that case, I'm just gonna wave away the snake
Uh-huh.
and get us on the cliffside.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a massive shape will come in then as the snake kind of gets itself out of the water. It doesn't have spider climb anymore.
No, Tantus, I mean it
Oh, you
poops.
dismiss it. You dismiss it, yeah.
Yeah.
As, like, you see something grab a shape underwater, as something massive kind of just swims by you. There's this, like, kind of, like, wave that washes up and bashes into you, as then it just seems it disappears in a kind of cloud.
No one tell Klicky.
I actually did I made a check earlier, and it didn't notice when the wyvern fell in the water.
Okay.
Well,
Heal him, because I can't lift him out of the water, and he's seeing Klicky.
I'm just having a conversation with the Klicky that doesn't exist.
What was that? What was that? What that? I just saw a huge wave.
You didn't see it. You're in the middle of a big bowl.
I'm just like standing on the water. I don't understand what's going on.
How are you doing that? Like, it's impressive.
Why don't, before we figure out what Klicky found, why don't we take our
Signe,
break here?
Heal him.
And we could get Nokren, the epic dragon slayer, healed up in the next one.
Thank you. I think that's probably enough
In the
to
next
climb
after the
myself
break.
right now.
After the break. All right. So we're back in a couple of minutes. Bathroom, snack, drink, whatever you need, go get it, and we're back. So see you in a couple of folks.